Hello and welcome back to Andy's Amateur Adventures. Today I tried to do some amateur cooking in my house and it did not turn out well. So specifically what I tried to do, I tried to make some sugar cookies and I tried to stamp them with a custom design and the stamp did not turn out that well. So this video is kind of documenting what I'm doing and I'll talk my way through it. So I took some of the cookie dough and I cheated this time and used store-bought instead of making my own. I'm moving in about a week and a half. I don't want to have a bunch of flour and sugar and all kinds of ingredients sitting around that are just leftovers. So I took a cookie cutter, cut out a shape, and then I took a stamp and I stamped the dough itself. And I do about 5 cookies per batch. And I bake them for about 12 minutes. It took me about 12 minutes to make each set of cookies. And as you can see, I'm stamping them with the rank of Sergeant Major because I am shortly going to get promoted to the rank of Sergeant Major, and I'm making these for everybody that's coming to my promotion ceremony. So that is what I'm doing, and I will continue this process for several times, and I'll speed it up until I get to the next part in the process. Alright, so now all my cookies are cut and stamped. You see them right there with all their nice looking shapes. So now I'm going to take some aluminum foil and I'm going to line the edge of the cookies. The reason I'm doing it is I turned on my oven light looking at the first batch and I saw that they all flattened down and they're not retaining their shape and you can't really even see the stamp in them. So I'm hoping that if I line them with aluminum foil that they will maintain their shape. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now to all 5 of these cookies, and once the first batch is done baking I'll show you what they look like, and once this batch is done baking I'll also show you what these batch looks like. I think the best thing to do would have a metal cookie cutter and stamp and put them on these cookies if they're not going to maintain their shape. Unfortunately the one that I have is some sort of 3D printed rubber stuff and I'm pretty sure that would melt in the oven, so that is not an option, which is why I'm trying this aluminum foil trick. I'll see you guys once the first batch is done baking. And now the first batch of cookies is done. There you can see them. Let me go ahead and put on the oven mitt and take them out. And you see that they completely flattened out and they barely retained any of the stamp whatsoever. And so that's what they look like without the aluminum foil. Let me cross over to the second batch and see what they look like with the aluminum foil coming out of the oven. There they are. Let me put on the oven mitt again. And as you can see, they don't look much better either. So they kind of retain their shape, but not really. And they completely lost their stamp. So if anybody knows how to make sugar cookies so that they'll keep their stamp and their shape and all that, let me know in the comments. But part of being an amateur is you do fail at things that you try for the first time. So it's just a learning experience. I'll learn from this one, and next time I do something I'll take the knowledge with me. Have a good day.